So welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the Linux PrivEsc arena. So I actually am taking or I'm in Classic right now, I guess you would say, I don't know, for the PMPT. And I wasn't really going to do much of the Linux stuff on the PMPT. Just like I'm listening to the Windows stuff like right now. I'm just kind of, it's kind of playing in the background kind of thing. But, and then I saw this room. We already did the Windows PrivEsc arena, which I'm probably going to go back through there again and actually take notes with it also. But I saw this room and I was like, well, heck, yeah, like, why wouldn't I, hop into here and, do this? Like, that it was built by the Cyber Mentor. That only makes sense, right? To actually start this room. So let's go ahead and, let's actually log into my bash OpenVPN. Let's get my OpenVPN working first, huh? And then from there, yay, we did it. All right, from there we'll go ahead and we will start this Linux PrivEsc arena room. Now I'm wondering if this room is just like everything's open on it, Oh, okay, start up an attack box. Or if we need that, probably not. We're getting IP address up here. Go ahead and create a cherry tree document for Linux PrivEsc arena. Actually, no, I'm actually gonna cancel that because I think I have PMPT notes. CD into desktop. Let's see what we got here. Classes, maybe? Nope, that's not it. Pentest Plus, Try Hack Me, Test Training Boxes, Pentest Lab. I could have swore I had PMPT notes. I mean, I know there's a cherry tree document that has them somewhere. I may have to find them again. Buffer overflow, try happy boxes. That's all buffer overflow stuff. That's probably what you guys really want to see, huh? That and this. Linux exploiting Linux. It's probably exactly what you guys want to see. Those things are a test. Is that in here? Remember I threw it all that? I throw a bunch of stuff in there. See what that does for me. GCM training. There we go. Look at that, huh? Got a whole bunch of stuff inside of here. We got C2 stuff in here. So it's all in the offensive pen testing one, right? So let's go ahead and I kind of want to almost copy that, but man, it's going to be hard. I just got to remember, I guess. You just have to remember that's in there. Let's go ahead and make a little GCM training, and we're going to throw in here Linux PrivEsc. Actually, you know what? Let's actually throw it on the outside, huh? Let's actually throw it up on the outside. We'll throw a little Linux PrivEsc thing in here, and we'll do this guy right here. It's like a split view. All right, cool. So we had this username and password, and it's saying that SSH will open on port 22. Let's go ahead and check that out first. Let's go to CD back and make a directory for Linux. Do I have Linux PrivEsc? I do. Never mind. Let's go ahead and CD into Linux PrivEsc. There we go. Okay, and let's go ahead and do a nmap, TACP TAC, TACBV, TACN, all that good stuff, right? And we do have port 22. We also have port 80, 111, 25, 8080. We got quite a few things going on here, right? So, but we do have port 22 in there. So let's go ahead and check out that TCM, then hacker123, it looks like. So let's try that out first. Let's go ahead and SSH into TCM. And, SSH into TCM at the IP address, right? And the password, oh my god, not this crap, like right here. That's made our lives a lot harder, actually. Maybe that's why the attack box actually opened up, I'm wondering. Yep, there it is. TCM and everything like that. That's why the attack box probably opened up. But I have fixed this before. Let's try it. Let's see if we can fix this guy real quick. Boom, no matching key host file found. Okay, that's not helpful at all. So he's changed to English. That's not helpful at all. Okay, let's try that. But we're going to do, what is it again? It is TCM at, whoops, TCM at, not that. And I also don't need the ID RSA. We just need TCM at the IP address. Yes. TCM's password was hacker123, right? Yep, hacker123. Hey-oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, like right there, huh? Let's go. Alright, let's go ahead and print screen that first. Show I did that guy right there. Boom. Let's go. Okay. So I'm wondering if this whole thing's just open where we can just kind of play around with it. Almost like a what is the name of the thing? Like juice box or whatever it's called. Juice shop. Or if, we have to actually look at the particular. Can we do it just like a sudo tac out? And then just do, okay. We can, okay, so there's like a find. There's a nano. There's vim. So we could definitely become root with find, right? We do GTFO bins. GTFO bins. We can look up find easily. We become root with, we actually have sudo capability, right? And we can do this with find, right? So it looks like we have sudo capability with that. And we do an ID and we are root. Okay, cool. So all these look like they're more is, less is. I know those two are. Vim and nano are. I don't know about FTP, but I think it is. But all those sudos like right there are something. Okay. So I wonder if he's just open to everything. So let's see here. So we logged in, right? Boom. Privilege escalation, kernel exploits. Okay, let's go ahead and first, let's get limpies on here first. How about that? So we can look at the kernel type. Then we can throw in Linux exploit suggester. Because we wouldn't just go straight for a kernel exploit, right? We just don't get out of the box like uname tac A. Let's do a uname tac A and just, I know that kernel. Like, I don't know. So we usually do something like, like a sudo tac L. Or we look up, we do, SUID bits, or, figure out where the hell we are, PWD. But let's go ahead and let's bring our own stuff out of the box. Let's go ahead and make directory /temp caret. Let's cd in there. Now let's go ahead and do a wget. And let's try to find limpies. So let's go ahead and copy over limpies in this thing, right? Locate limpies. Alright. Limpies.sh. There we go. Go ahead and copy that to like right here. And Python, well, I have config 10.13.26.24. Yep, okay. Python 3 tac mhp server on port 80. wget hp 10.13.26.184 / limpies.sh. Right? Is that not the correct name for it? Pretty sure it is. Oh, it's just all lowercase. I'm an idiot. That's why. Okay, let's go ahead and press up. Let's do a limpies.sh. And obviously there's no question mark. What the hell is happening here? There. Okay, cool. So we're going to get limpies over here now. Let's go and do a change mode. You missed, yeah, I saw that. I missed it. Not only did I miss a slash, I put a question mark in there. Change mode +X for limpies.sh. That's just going to make it executable, right? /limpies.sh. And here we go. So the very first thing was kernel exploits, right? That's what it said. So if we scroll up here, we look at the kernels and everything like that. It's saying that, hey, 2.6.32, there is something wrong with it, right? Now, from here, whenever I see that this guy's red or red and yellow, if he's red and yellow, it's pretty much drop everything and use that, right? So, hey, we got some stuff in here. This actually looks like maybe like a cron job. Yep, cron job's like right here, and obviously hey, we can do whatever hell we want there, right? There's probably going to be something with a checkpoint or something like that. Yeah, all this stuff in here, all right, except for Apache 2. The only one I really know about is AWK and FTP. The other ones, I think we've done before on this channel also. No root squash. There we go. Okay, so obviously whenever we're doing something with a file share to mount something, we have no root squash, so we're probably going to be able to get into a squash. We also have what auto send command, message, nick serve, identity, password 321. Wait, 2000? What if there's someone named nick serve on here with password 321? So this is going to just be something that we can start with, right? I'm going to go ahead and stop this because this box is extremely open. So, what was that? Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and stop this, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to grab Linux exploit suggesters. Let's go ahead and locate les.sh. And we have our Linux exploit suggester right here, right? Let's go ahead and copy him over to here. We'll do that Python 3 server again, wget. We'll do that for les.sh. So let's go ahead and change mode. We can do 777 or +X for les.sh. Right. Now let's go ahead and run that Linux exploit suggester. Now this guy's going to look at kernel exploits, right? And he's going to tell us, hey, if it's vulnerable or not, right? So let's see what we got here. Looks like we have possible exploits. Dirty Cow exposure is probable. Dirty Cow 2 probable. All right. Now I believe the guy actually wants us to use Dirty Cow in here, right? From the output, it knows that OS is vulnerable to Dirty Cow. We don't know. It's probable that it is, but it's probable as to a bunch of stuff. But let's go ahead and try Dirty Cow 1, right? Now one of the problems with kernel exploits is that as you start to do them, so that you'll realize that sometimes you break it, right? Like you break the system. So that is a problem, obviously. Or if they don't work, you might actually like break the system, and it's not going to work anymore. You know, and that's not a good thing, obviously. So it happens. You know, it definitely happens, but I have that. There's Dirty Cow, like right there, I believe also. Let's go ahead and copy this guy over to here. I believe that's also Dirty Cow, like right there. We'll go ahead and we'll do a wget for it. You may have to go out and find that guy. So you may have to go out to like Dirty Cow GitHub. Alright. And Dirty Cow dirty.c. Firefart, Dirty Cow, okay. Dirty Cow exploit for both 32 and 64-bit. Alright, there's a lot of things that you may, you may have to go out there and actually find him, stuff like that. But just download him. And we're going to compile him pretty much how he says to compile. So if we go ahead and we cat that c0w.c like I just brought it over to here, right? Ours actually looks like, let me see here. Is this the one that doesn't know which one is which? I don't know. We'll find out here in like a little bit. So it tells you pretty much how to compile it right here. Right, saying, hey, this is how to compile this exploit. So if we wget him, and then if we just compile him, exactly how it says in the exploit itself. Alright, then we just run that cow. Supposedly the exploit should work now. I guess we'll find out here in a little bit. Alright, but I believe this is actually supposed to make, is this the one that makes the Firefart user? Okay, so we're like right there. Mmap. ptrace, username, password. Who have my root ID? Like I said, these may also break a system too, so fingers kind of crossed here. He says they use cow. I don't know exactly which one that he used for this. There's a few different Dirty Cows. It actually looks like he actually used the one that I did. This part takes 1 to 2 minutes. Please allow us some time to work. In the command prompt type PASSWD and command prompt type ID. From your other copy, temp password backup or username password to reset your machine. To undo changes made to the password binary. Alright, well, we're doing it. We are... what did we get here? We ain't shit. Let's try one more time. It's always the second time that you try the scary part, right? Thought we were somebody. Thought we got it. But nope, we were just TCM again. Don't want to be him. I want to be root. It looks like he's got the same exact one to actually do. Like right there. So, this should technically work, supposedly, right? I'm just going to show that we got Linux exploits adjuster over here, and we just started, running some different exploits off of that guy. That's all we're going to do over here. We'll say we'll do that. I should probably have done kernel, huh? Then we'll copy these three things, huh? There we go. Go back over here, we'll delete these guys, huh? There we go, huh? Let's go. What we got down here? Looks like he's not actually working with Dirty Cow like right now. It did just say probable. It didn't say that it was going to happen. It also said Dirty Cow 2 is probable, didn't it? Let's see what else says is probable. It didn't say that, yeah, this is going to work. It just said probable. Usually you get like, highly probable, things like that for exposure. So, there's Dirty Cow 2. That's also probable. Try that one. Let's go and check this guy out. Pretty sure I actually did Dirty Cow 2, but let's go and check him out. I feel like we should be able to run this guy. Alright. Everyone's got their own little proof of concept there, I see. Same exact thing, huh? Dirty Cow and Dirty Cow 2. Same exact damn thing. Everyone's got their own little proof of concept. Let's go ahead and I guess we could always try to download the newest one. Download another one. Wonder, did I ever do everything with this guy or anything like that? Change of no permissions to read. But we do have other ones to read, right? Change of no permissions to read. Okay. We do have permission to read it, right? Okay. After that happens, right? I could have sworn I just become root after that happens. Let's try to run it one more time. If it doesn't work this time, even in the Windows privilege escalation one that I was doing, there was quite a few issues that we were having in it. And like you already had to be admin to do this next part. I was like, wait a minute, like that's possible. So we'll try this one more time. I just don't see these guys working, especially if it's just probable and it's not highly probable or anything like that. Usually it's highly probable. If it works, it's usually highly probable. So if I don't see highly probable, I usually don't even try them. So I'm kind of confused of Why we're trying this guy out probable. So that's okay though. We have plenty of other ways to be able to get up and in. Definitely do this one like right here though too. There's also many more to try if we really thought like no, this is the way. Then you know there's many more to try, but it doesn't look like he's actually, at least to this one, like right here, you know. Does not look like he's gonna fall for it. So alright, we'll pretend like we completed that. Okay, so privilege escalation, stored passwords and config files, right? So stored passwords and config files. In the command prompt, type in, so we got one in, let me go ahead and do this. Stored passwords and config files, huh? We'll say stored passwords. I think we found one of them already with an, what was it? We found one of them already within Limpy's. I think we found one. We'll find out for that password 123 or whatever it was. So in command prompt. So let's go ahead and do a ls-la cd back into home. CD in the user, I guess. Cat bash history. That'd be the very first thing I would try to do. One of the first things. If we want to see, you know, anything in here. So we got some passwords like right here. There's one. Some host.local. Attack U root. Attack P password 123. Or if they're asking anything about that. What passwords you found? Okay, so let's see here. We also have a OpenVPN file. That's a problem. My OpenVPN, okay. Infinite, no bind, TLS server, authentication user pass, Etsy, OpenVPN, authentication.txt. Let's see like what this is like right here. We're gonna cat that. User password 123. Okay, cool. So we found some stuff in there, right? Boom. Okay. Actually want to scroll down like a little bit. I don't know why the heck it's being so hard to scroll down. There we go. There we are. Now let's go ahead and get a print screen of this guy right here. I'll throw this guy over into my, so password 321. And we have user, right? Boom, there we go. All right, cool. Privilege escalation with stored passwords. I guess we could always try to do something with user, huh? Let's do an Etsy password first. Make sure that user is actually on the box. Yeah, I don't know how much privilege escalation we'll be able to do with that guy. So let's see here. In command prompt, type in cat bash history grep tech I password from the output. Make sure. Yeah, I saw the root and then something. Root. What was the TCM trying to log into? MySQL. I remember we looked at that in the beginning. Root. I don't remember what the password was, but we did do a cat bash history. I thought he was trying to get me to upgrade into user or whatever. And it was password 123. Go ahead and just cat that bash. Cat that history like right there, and there we go. And we'll say history. Okay, cool. So let's continue on here. Number 6, weak file permissions, right? All right. So in command prompt type, that's a shadow. Are you serious? Cat Etsy shadow? Yeah, we can. We can 100% cat Etsy shadow. Okay, so that's strange. Go ahead and do a weak file permissions. should not be able to cat Etsy shadow. No user should ever be able to cat Etsy shadow. But especially an unprivileged user. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. And we do have the root password link right there, so we might even be able to crack that. Let's go ahead and do a, is that what he has us doing? Yep, he has us going like that. Okay, cool. So command prompt type, save the output to a file on the attacker machine. So let's go ahead and grab this output. Bam. Whoops. Let's see here. There we go. Control Shift C. Okay. Nano shadow.txt. Oh, did I already do this? Crushed it. Yay. Did I already do this? How did I don't remember ever doing this box. Control X, yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a sublime text for shadow.txt, I guess. I never remember doing this box, so I don't know how the heck, whatever. Let's go ahead and do that. Save that. We're just going to do a John shadow.txt. I guess I did it like that last time with rocky.txt with a fork of 4. All right, let's try that first. And there's our password 123 for root. The other one we're probably actually not going to get. Bam. Notice I didn't do that unshadow. I've actually used that unshadow in a very, very, very long time. Oh, what are the file permissions? I'm sitting here like, what? Should be rewrite. Etsy shadow. There you go. There's my file permissions, like right there. I was so confused at first. Someone said that is incorrect. I was like, but it is. But it is correct. Let's go ahead and do that now. Notice we also use John. We did not use hashcat on there. Approves escalation with SSH keys. All right. Let's go ahead and check this out. If we can get into root like right here. Let's go ahead and CD. Or let's go ahead and lstack/LA/root. I mean, why not, right? /.sh/ID RSA. Oh. Okay. That's good. At least we got that, right? Let's go ahead and CD/root. Okay, good. Good. So where are we supposed to go for this guy? Find name authorized keys. So that's a good point. I'd rather do IDRSA, but yeah, that's a good one. That's not a bad idea, like right there. I actually put that in scripts. Oh wow, they made a backup of it. I'm gonna throw that one to scripts also. Let's go ahead and nano scripts find. So I have like a find user, find group, stuff like that. So find ID RSA keys dot text. Bam. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and do a cat for backups, super secret key, and ID RSA. And sure as hell we can indeed read that. Alright, that's not good. That is not good news at all for this person, right? So let me go ahead and do that, like right there. Boom. I'm just going to say finding ID RSA keys. Okay, we also have this guy like right here. Authorized keys. Let's go ahead and grab him. Throw him into here and see what we got with that thing right there. Okay, nothing in there. Let's throw this into there also, though. Just in case. I said we'll be taking the test soon, so. Nothing in that one. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and try to log in as this guy then. Whose key is this? I wonder who this is for. Super secret key ID RSA. Well, who are you for though? Maybe root? Maybe? Root ID RSA for root at the IP address here, right? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, gotta put in that little port matching shit, don't I? If I can just do like an SSH. I don't remember what I actually put in for the port matching stuff like right there. Something weird. So up here, attack all host key algorithms. Host key algorithms equals. Oh, I like that. Okay. Host key algorithm equals SSH tag DSS. See, that works like right there. Ah, that's for a password. Alright. Oh, you know what? Change mode 600? Change mode 400 maybe? I don't know if it's even root. So, I don't know if this is even for even root. Still saying password. Password 123. Hey, okay, that works. But I mean, like, you know, it's not like it really matters if that works like right there. We can always try to do a SSH or a. It should have been a passphrase, also not password. So I feel like that's still not working for us like right there. Okay. Well, at least found something. What's the full file path that you discovered? It was right up here, and it's backup super secrets keys DRSA. All right, sudo. All right, so we've done quite a few things with this so far, right? So command prompt type in sudo tag L from the output notes. Okay. We already did fine. We can go through and do every single one if you guys want. I'm not really about that life. Just look at GTFO bins and just start copying and pasting for sudo. Because we already did that. And I'm just going to say sudo. And we're just going to do a sudo tag L in here. And I mean, just say everything's vulnerable. I probably showed at least 90% of those on this on my YouTube. So, PrivEsc escalation sudo abusing intended functionality. All right, was the sudo tag L from the output notes list. Okay, so sudo in the command prompt type sudo Apache 2. What? Let me see here. Let me try something with Apache 2 because that's a new one. Okay, yep. So type in sudo Apache 2 from the output. Open command prompt, type echo, pasted root hash. What is this? Oh, wow. Okay. Invalid. Can we, like, save that to, like, a hash.txt? Then can I cat that hash.txt? We're getting that dot in there, you know what I'm saying? That's what. Can I like minimize this thing or something? Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's try that again. I know it's really, really small for you guys to understand that. Okay, no, that didn't really do much for us. Trying to see what all that crap is in the middle. From the output, copy the root hash. Yeah, but the root hash isn't actually a hash, though, I don't believe. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, maybe I'm just lost as shit. Okay. So we can actually do, wow, okay. That's pretty cool. So we can do a sudo Apache like that. Apache. See? This is why you do stuff and learn new things. That's pretty cool, like right there. I'm glad I did this box. There's that. Then we'll say intended functionality. Functionality Apache 2. Okay, and now we can copy the hash and try to crack it. That's pretty cool like right there. I've never done that one before. Cool. Alright, so sudo escalation, sudo ld preload. Then the command type in sudo tag elf, and the output knows the ld preload environment variable is intact. What? Oh yeah, look at that. Environment keep ld preload. Yes, those are facts. I'm just going to do this like right here. I don't think I really messed with this ever. So this would be something new for me like right here. So that's always exciting stuff. Let's go ahead and see what this guy's all about like right here. Okay, open a text editor and include studio boom boom void set GID to 0, set UID to 0, so group ID to 0, user ID to 0, and then bin bash, okay, as x.c. And then we're going to, okay. Let's see if that works like right there. I want kind of, I also want to take a print screen of this guy right here, because that would be pretty cool too. Never seen that before. This would be something new for me, so. This will definitely be something new for me, so I'm pretty excited to see this one like right here work. So we're going to do a little nano, and we're going to throw this in there, huh? Nano test.c, right? Okay, so what we need is test.c. In the command prompt, type in this guy, tag O would obviously be a test.c. Let's see. Perhaps you could do test.so. Right, perhaps we're going to save it over there, I guess. Test.c, no star files, okay? So if I go into lstechla/temp, I should see a test.so in there. And I do, test.so, okay, cool. So let's go ahead and just keep doing this, right? Let me go ahead and cat test.c real quick. And let me go ahead and copy and paste that also over there. Okay. Then we'll do this part right here. Bam. Alright. So we got some tar problems also in there. Okay, so we got test.so now, right? Let me go ahead and actually make that file these. Bam. Alright, cool. Now we are going to go ahead and in the command prompt type sudo ld preload test.so for Apache 2. Right? Oh, wow. Let's go. So yeah, that is pretty freaking cool like right there. I've never done that one like right there before. That's pretty cool. And we'll take a break here in a minute. Gone through quite a few of these so far. Been streaming for about an hour. SUID shared object injection. I don't think I've ever done this one either. I mean, I've definitely done this, but you know. Let's go ahead and do a cat for SUID scripts, right? Scripts, SUID lookup.txt. Go ahead and grab this guy right here. Okay. And what we got here? Sudo edit. That's probably something like right there. What about for admin group? What do we got here? We also always want to check out capabilities, things like that, right? But I do have that sudo edit in there, right? This seems like sudo tag L. We have a lot of crap in it, but what do we got here? Okay. From the output, make note of all the SUID binaries, the command line, strace. From the output, notice that the SO file is missing from writable directory. What the heck does that even mean? Okay. How does he know to put in the .config? Does it matter where we put it at? I feel like it does not. I also feel like SUID bits did not matter in this thing. I don't think they did. I don't see why the hell we did SUID bits in the beginning. So I think command prompt type in, yeah, SUID bits, right? That's pretty much what we just did, like right there, right? Well, he's doing the 4,000 one, right? He's doing this one like right here. Let me see here. Definitely done that 4,000 one before. I don't know where the heck it's at. I'm gonna throw that one into my. Definitely done it. I've definitely told others to do this one before. Yeah. I mean, it seems like stuff. But oh no, thank you, Spicer. All right, but let's see here. From the privilege escalation, it's shared object injection. I was wondering why we're going to .config. That's all. I just don't see why the hell we're going in there, because we have not gone in there once yet. Nothing's like trying to go into there, unless we do like cron tab techie. Whoopsie daisy. Cat Etsy cron job. Cron tab. So let's say. So anything in here that's going in there? Yeah, there's nothing in here that's going in there. So I don't understand why we would have to go into there. So I don't even know how the hell it knows to actually do this, like right here. Notice that the .so file is missing from the writable directory. I mean, we just made it. We haven't done a sudo apt update yet, so it should be missing. That's what I don't understand. I don't know, I'm just confused about it. I should get out of there and do this maybe. I don't know. I don't know why we need to go into that .config file. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and just try to make it, I guess. We're just going to try to make this guy like right here. And this is going to try to change mode plus effort plus S, so add SUID bit to temp bash, looks like. That's what it looks like to me. Is going to try to add SUID bit to something. Whoops. And then from there, libcalc.c, that's how I named mine. And I'm not going to put mine in that config file. I'm just putting it right here. I'm really putting it wherever how I want. So we're just going to call it home user.config. Nope, not going to call it that. I'm just going to drop them right here. In the home user. Now we're going to run that /libcalc.so segmentation fault. That's okay. You got to do it with Apache, right? In command prompt type user local bin SUID so. Okay, so I know I'm saying so a lot. Is this guy actually looking for something? strace. How does he know to put them in a .config? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, open home user .config libcalc so. That's how. All right. So since that's not there, that file isn't there. That does not actually exist. I see what's happening now. Okay, that makes sense. So what we call this one? This is called SUID shared object injection. All right, so shared object injection. All right, now above we can see a file being called that is called libcalc.so. However, there is no .config directory. So we need to make one and make libcalc.so whatever we want. Alright, now let's go ahead and let's cat. Well, let's just go up through it, right? So we're going to do a cat for libcalc.c, right? Boom. And then we hopefully I just copied that. Yep, I did. Cool. And I also throw what the actual thing is. No, I did not. Let's go ahead and whoopsie daisy. After this one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take like a quick, just a couple minute break, and then we'll be back on after that. Alright, so there's that. Boom, boom, okay. And then from there, we did a make directory .config. Move libcalc.c into .config, right? CD into .config now. And then we'll do that GCC for him, like right there, right? We'll just compile him again, thus allowing us to compile him. Now we have that libcalc.c file like right there. And that libcalc.so, excuse me, right? Compile him, throw him into there, and then from here we can finally run user local bin sudo tech so. And we are in the group or EUID of 50 group 0 or 0 and 0, excuse me. So there we go, right? Awesome. Let's go ahead and copy this password down, or this guy right here down, right? And there we go. All right, cool. I'm going to take like a 5-minute break. I've never done that one either before. That's a new one for me, so I'm kind of glad about this. I am learning a lot in this Linux PrivEsc arena, like right here. Next we have system links. Oh. Okay, so we gotta get into www data for that one to work. Okay. SUID, environment variable set. Is it really? Environment capabilities. We were about to look at the capabilities too, weren't we? So, or we did. Yeah. So, we got wildcards in here. So, let's take a little break for this guy real quick. A little 5-minute break, and we'll be right back. And yeah, I'll be right back here in a little bit. So we are back, doing some more stuff. All right. let's continue on with this thing, right? Let's go ahead and do a privilege escalation SUID symlinks, which I've also never done one of these before. Okay, so let's go ahead and we need to be www data for this guy, I guess. Go ahead and first off, copy this thing. And we'll say symlinks, SUID symlinks, huh? Symlinks. Okay. That's definitely just said syslinks, and it's not supposed to be that, is it? That's why I'm. Let's go ahead and edit that. I'll paste that in there, and yeah, let's go ahead and go through this guy right here. So, command prompt type dpkg tech owl grep ng-in-x. Are we supposed to know ng-in-x is running? Some of the stuff I was looking at, like, we're supposed to. That's that. I mean, we did have a couple ports at the very beginning, right? We could always look at those, I guess. Maybe that's what we're supposed to be looking at right now. As what's running, stuff like that. So maybe we're supposed to do something like a with that MF scan that we had at the very beginning. Alright, so we have 8080, stuff like that, so maybe we're supposed to mmap tac p 8080 for this port. Maybe a little rust scan on it, so we're getting some higher ports on there. I don't know. Got 2049 on here, maybe something with that. That's most likely mount, actually. Alright, we do have ng-in-x 1.6.2. Okay, we search exploit ng-in-x 1.6. Nothing. That sucks, huh? Alright, but we do have that. At least we do see it, right? So, because that's what we're gonna be attacking, I guess, like right now, or not attacking, but at least utilizing. So we know we have ng-in-x. So dpkg tech owl grep ng-in-x. Okay. Oh, knows the version. Yeah, but we know the version though. Let's stay, I think, as root so I can SU and everything else. Alright, let's see here. So we need to become www data, right? Let's see here. See if I can just go to it. Damn, I can't. Okay, so let's go ahead and SU into root. Password 123. SU tech L into www tech data. And now we're www data, right? CD into var www, I think. Yeah, we're already there. HTML. Cat index. Whatever the hell that is. .html, okay. And where are we going from here? I don't understand what it wants to do from here. Okay, so in the command prompt type home user tools ng-in-x root.sh. var log ng-in-x error log. This stage, the system waits for a log rotate to execute. In order to speed up the process, will be simulated by connecting the Linux VM via a different terminal. So it waits for an error to come across, I take it? Okay, so it's kind of like an I believe button, huh? Right there. Once logged in, type in, okay, so log into the system. Can we just log in with the root? Alright, didn't I already log in at one point with root with this guy up here? Password 123. Alright, cool. And then just type in what again? Okay, I mean that does work. I don't really understand how. From the output nodes to the exploit. What CV is exploiting this task? I have no idea. I don't know what the hell we even just did. What binary set is system set? Root? What do you mean? Oh, what binary is SUID enabled that assists with this task? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know what the hell we even just did. Okay, let's go ahead and take a print screen. Yeah, we took a print screen of that guy, right? I feel like we need a lot more information on this attack than what we just got. That was a lot of, I believe, like right there. Huh. User bin sudo. Right there. I wonder if it actually says the CV in here also. Probably not. I don't see why it would, huh? Discovered by David. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Proof of concept exploit. Huh. So I didn't realize we were even, I thought we were actually running something that was actually part of the system itself. That's why I was so confused. Okay. PrivEsc escalation environment variables. Whew. Let's go ahead and do a environment variables now, huh? VIRON environment variables. Okay, cool. For environment variables, what do we have here? We have the command prompt, do our, this guy right here, right? Or we can also do the other one. Go on, exit off here. SUID lookup, right? Exit out of there, exit out of there, exit out of there, exit out of there. What do we have now? There we go. Back to TCM. Okay. So look at this. We have a root.sh. We have SUID SO, SUID environment. Yes, we do. All right. And then we also have environment 2. We 100% have some different things in here that we shouldn't have most likely. There's our SUID SO also. I wonder if we can actually look up GTF open SUID SO. No. Well, SUID environment. I wonder if we can look up a SUID ENV SUID bit set or hacking. Hack tricks. Some hackers hut. Next, privilege installation techniques using SUID. Wow. Attack ENV. Oh man, there's an ID. There we go. Strings user local bin SUID ENV. Okay. What do I do with that? Oh, he's actually in this box. Okay. We're not gonna do that one then. He's actually using this box to show how to do it. Oh. Okay. You know. Alright, so fine. In the command prompt, okay, I already did that. The command. Yep. So we can go ahead and actually, boom, there we go. We go to the environment variable. We also have environment 2, don't we? So that's probably for environment variable number 2 actually. The command prompt echo enter main set GID set UID system bin bash return 0 temp service.c. What we was making some pseudo exploits, huh? I guess we could put in the config, huh? Yeah, I mean we could do that. Do this like right here. All we're doing now is we're just doing compiling it, like right there, right? That's not even the place where it's even at. So, oh yeah, it is temp/service.c. Okay, and now we're just gonna name it temp/service. Okay. From there, export path temp $ path user local bin SUID environment, and then that's gonna go there, huh? Easy day. You guys definitely see me do a lot of these before, but nothing like stringing all this together. User local bin, SUID environment, right? And then we gotta try to put in, that's it actually, because we did the path, huh? And now we are root. Feel bad if I don't at least type something. Alright, cool. That was one for the environment. What was the last line of the strings user local bin SUID environment? This? What do you mean? What's the last line? Service Apache 2 start? What are you talking about? Alright, cool. Now let's do environment 2, which we know we already have, right? It's right here. Environment variables 2. Okay, so we do see that env2 one. Right. And I guess we're going to do the same exact thing. User local bin SUID env2. Yep, from the output knows the functions used by the binary. Let's go ahead and check it out. Strings. User bin service Apache 2 start. Okay. And let's also exit off here so I can get back into myself. Okay. User bin service Apache 2 star. So we're going to function user bin service. Yes, exactly. Boom, boom. That's what we're doing like right there now, isn't it? I see. I'm starting to see how these work. Okay. User bin service, copy bin bash temp and change mode plus S. Okay. So pretty much what we're doing there is we're just making an SUID bit bin bash. So whenever it gets ran, we automatically become root. Right. In command prompt type export tag F user bin service, export file user bin service. Okay. Easy day. We have to do that because if you look at the very last line, that's exactly what we're doing down there. Now for this guy up here, set the environment variable echo boom boom system bin bash turn 0 into temp service.c. And this one's the service Apache 2 start. This one's user bin service Apache 2 start. This one's coming for the full file path. The other one was not, right? Export tag F user bin service. In command prompt type user local bin. That's right. Yep. Okay. That should make sense. And then we should be root. And we are. Okay. That's some weird stuff. All right, cool. So I'm starting to understand this much, much better. I'm starting to get it now. Okay, what is next? Man, I'm getting tired though, I'll tell you that much right now. What was the last line? It's actually user bin service Apache to start. Was that it? Oh, crushed it. Capabilities. Let's go ahead and look at capabilities like real quick. Let's go ahead and exit out here. I already have capabilities like right here. Boom, boom. User bin Python. Okay. So we can look up capabilities also on GTFO bins. We look at it like that. So capabilities. And we can go to GTFO bins. I know this one, if you can't tell. Or Python. And we want capabilities for Python. Capabilities right there. Okay. Which Python? Okay, yeah. Boom, boom. So we are going to do a... See if that works. Okay. User bin. Python 2.6. That better. ID. And there we go. Crushed that problem like right there. Actually, let's grab it from here first. Capabilities. GTFO bins. Capabilities. Boom. And we'll throw that over in here. And we'll go ahead and we will throw it back over here. Saying, look what we did, Mom. We did it. Please be proud of me. Alright, cool. There we go. What is next? Cron path. Okay, so cat etsy cron tab, which we did look at this already, right? So we cat. Let's go ahead and exit out here. Cat that slash etsy cron tab. Alright, I don't know why the hell I just did LS stack LA, like right there. At the cron tab, we actually have that root overwrite.sh and root user local bin compress.sh, right? We actually have both of these guys right here that are running pretty much every minute, right? So let's go ahead and mess with one of those two or try to read them or see what we can do with those guys, right? So we'll say cron tab, cron jobs. Okay. So this guy like over here, he wants us to actually mess with overwrite.sh. Let's go ahead and cat overwrite.sh. Can I even do that? Can't even look at it. Cat user local bin compress.sh. What are you doing? So every whatever tar, see temp backup tar, and this one's got a star on it. So I'm like right there, I can put whatever I want in this temp directory, and it should run it or whatever. My problem is home user. Oh, is that my local user? Because it says root. So cd/home user stack LA. Do we have overwrite.sh in here? What are you talking about? I don't think that would actually execute like right there. Because this is saying, I feel like it would actually execute in the home folder. I guess we can always try it. Let's go ahead and do a cat scripts. Do we have netcat here? If I can actually type in. Try something like this. Let's do something a little bit fancier, huh? Alright. 10.13.26.184. We are going to actually echo this like right here into overwrite.sh, right? If we cat overwrite.sh, there it is like right there. Do I have to change mode for that guy? Yep, change mode plus X, yep, okay. Change mode plus X for overwrite.sh. Let's go ahead and run like real quick, make sure it even works. It does, okay, cool. Alright, so we know that does actually work, right? Let's go ahead and get that 4242 back up. I'm going to open up this code quick, real quick. Give me a second. Rest in peace, headphone users. Sorry. We'll see if that actually comes over here. But he's saying do some other stuff. Oh, we do get something, and it is from root. I don't really know how that one works. This is just saying just overwrite.sh. Maybe since it's not giving us a full thing, it's just wherever. I don't know. That's weird. User local bin overwrite.sh. So cat user local bin overwrite.sh. Okay, so that makes more sense to me. Like right there, overwrite that one. / user local bin overwrite.sh. We can read and write to it. That one makes much more sense to me. A lot more sense to me, actually. Let's go ahead and let's throw this into there. Or we can actually just, there you go. Just pretend like, yep, you go into temp, useless, whatever you do. And we'll go ahead and we'll just throw this guy in there. 10.13.26.184. Yes, enter. Okay, cool. And let's go ahead and remove tag RF overwrite.sh from like right here. And let's go ahead and exit out of here and listen again. And we'll see if it does it from this guy like right here too. If it does, that one makes a lot more sense to me. Well, ultimately, we did get it. Then in command prompt type temp bash tac p type ID. Wait, I don't understand why. We already got it. So let's just say that one is completed. Next one is the wildcards. So that one, like right there, I understand because it's going to run it from. Okay, so that also works. So that makes more sense to me, like right there. So I feel like it's just looking through the entire system and it's running anything that's overwrite.sh. But being able to actually go into user local bin overwrite.sh, actually find it, actually do it like that, that one actually makes a lot more sense to me. So I like that one a lot better whenever I actually go in there and actually do it like that. Otherwise, that would have been super confusing. Okay, there we go. Alright, we'll go ahead and do an ID up here and just show that, hey, we are root or whatever else. And it does have the IP address on there too, so we can say, yeah, we did it. Right. I think my son just woke up, so give me 1 second. I'm going to go see what the heck's up with him. Give me a minute. He has root. What do you mean he has root? What's up, bud? What's wrong? Give me a minute. He has root. Like you're saying, like, because what I was trying to figure out was what was going on over here with this thing right here, how I was actually doing. Root's running it. Root's running overwrite.sh, but I'm wondering where he's running it from, or if he's just running from the entire Linux system, because it doesn't actually have a full file path. Alright, but now we got that, easy day. So let's go ahead and continue on. So now we're going to be looking at the star within cron jobs, right? So we do see one, if I cat, or we saw one at least, cat / etc cron tab. I thought we saw one earlier, didn't we? No, not that. Where did we find one earlier? I could have sworn that we saw one earlier. Maybe it was within limpies we saw one? Etsy cron tab. Oh, yeah, we saw it in the compress, right? So if we were to, we see that compress.sh, right? If we were to cat that, we actually have a star in here, right? So that's a huge problem, like right there, okay? That star is going to allow us to run anything as long as we run a checkpoint with it. So we'll go ahead and we'll say, what is this, cron jobs part 2 or something like that? Cron wildcards. Okay, so we'll say cron job wildcards. Alright, cool. Cron job wildcards. So, what we're going to do with this guy, right? As we already catted him, right? We see that from the output, notice the wildcard used by tar. We have actually done this exact thing, I think just what, 4 or 5 days ago, something like that, we did this. So let's go ahead and create something, okay? I'm going to create a reverse shell, actually. We're going to create another reverse shell. We'll use this like right here. And we're going to echo that. I actually need to kind of change it up a little bit. It's actually not going to work very well. 10, 13, 26, 24. 10.13 and 26.84, right? Go ahead and grab all this. We're going to echo that into a rev shell.sh. Okay. Now let's go ahead and cat that rev shell.sh. Let's go ahead and nano 777 on rev shell.sh. Nano. Okay. Change mode 777 on rev shell.sh. Let's go ahead and create a listener up here and C tag LVMP 4242. Let's go ahead and run to make sure it actually runs. Yes. What? 1 second. My fault. CD into slash temp. Because I already ran one, that's why. Oh god. Because we already ran this. So I think we can actually make this a P, in all honesty. But we want to do a totally different port also. We're going to do 4444. Okay, we're going to make this all P. We're just going to say P. P, you'll see why here in a second. P. P. Now watch this magic of the netcats. Okay, CD back into home user. We'll just go ahead and we'll just throw that back in there. We're going to echo that into rev shell.sh. Now let's go ahead and cat that rev shell.sh. Okay, now let's go ahead and do an nc tac lvmp 4444. And let's go ahead and run that. /rev shell.sh. And as you can see, boom, there we go. Okay, awesome. So that works, right? That's just magic. That's all that is. Okay. CD slash temp. Should have a P in here now, and we do. It's really just magic. It's not really, you know, the Linux file system actually doing something. It's definitely just magic. It's definitely not that we're telling it to go ahead and make this and then remove it and make it and then remove it and throw a netcat in there. It's not that. Nothing like that at all. It's just magic. Okay. So let's see here. So we did something like that, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to make a checkpoint. Okay, so touch home user checkpoint equals 1 or wherever we're at. So let's go ahead and do a PWD. Home user, that's where we actually want to be though. We're going to do PWD. And I'm actually going to cat it again, my rev.sh. Then we're going to do a PWD just so I can show on my notes exactly what's happening here, right? Boom. Alright, cool. Now we need to make a checkpoint. Alright, we need to tell it that, hey, you need to stop here to check for anything, right? And then you're going to execute a shell, and it's going to be that rev shell.sh. So we can say touch. Alright, home user tac checkpoint equals 1. Like I said, we have done this before. Alright, and because we did PWD, that home user, that's also like where cat rev shell is at, right? And then we're going to touch all this, right? And I want you to execute a shell now. And you're going to execute rev shell .sh. Okay, that's what I want to happen, like right there. Print screen. Now that wildcard, that cron job is actually going to stop. It's going to have a checkpoint here, and it's going to go. Okay, it's going to actually stop here and run that command. And you'll see what I'll talk about here in a second. There it is. And we are now root up there. So I just happened to turn on that netcat at just the perfect time to be able to grab that shell. And if you don't believe it, we can do it one more time to show that it's not immediately grabbing that shell. Oh, it actually immediately grabs the shell. Okay. That thing's running real damn quick. All right, cool. So there we go with that, right? Awesome. I guess we'll do it. I have config in case I know people are. You lied. No, didn't. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, mine didn't work. I don't know what to tell you. All right. So there's that. PrivEsc escalation cron file overwrite. Didn't we already do that? We already did this. We actually did that exact thing without writing overwrite.sh. We actually already did this. So I'm just going to go ahead and complete that. And then we have NFS root no squash. So this is whenever you do a mount and there's a no root squash in there. Wow. Okay. No root squash in there. And that's going to allow you to be able to actually execute things like as root on your system. All right. Type cat etsy export from the line. Notice that no root squash. We already saw that, remember, within limpy. So we saw that within limpy, that no root squash, but that no root squash. I guess that Etsy exports all speaker thing. Cat Etsy exports. I didn't know that was an actual thing. And sure as hell, there it is. No root squash in there, okay? But just as a reminder, we did see that within limpies. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and mount it, right? So the very first thing we need to do is open command prompt and type show mount tacky, okay? Let's see here. Show mount. So we don't really even mount it, huh? Tacky, and then the IP address. This is actually to show what's mounted, actually. So temp star, okay? So everything that's in temp directory, but we do get a star in there, which is kind of scary. So that's what's mounted in this file system right here, right? Which is a little bit scary because we do get a whole temp plus everything else, pretty much, okay? So in the command prompt, make directory temp/1, okay? So make directory /temp. I usually do mount. I usually do something like that, right? I usually mount it in there like that. So I usually do a mount. That's not usually how I mount it, is what they have like right here. Tech O, RW version 2. Like that. I think I just do something like this usually. I think I just usually say it like that. Sudo mount. Maybe that's why. Oh, I named it share, didn't I? What did I name it at? I named it mount. Jesus. Mount system call failed. Maybe I should actually do this whole thing, huh? Yeah. It's not supported. Definitely mounted stuff before, so now I'm kind of getting a little bit confused. How to mount? I don't know. Let's do a no root squash NFS exploit. Do something like that. Well, let's see what we got here. Mount tac T. Okay, let's try that. That's what I think I usually use. Sudo mount tac T. Or do I just use mount tac T? I feel like something would show up by now. I guess not. Okay. So sudo mount tac T. NFS for the IP address. And then from there, for IP address shared folder, which is temp. For the IP address temp, and then R folder, right? Which is /temp mount. Mount system call failed. Don't think I've really ever seen that one like right there. Do I have NFS installed? Like for reals? NFS. This is really weird. It might just be because it's old, huh? Could be because it's old. In all honesty, it's an older box, you know. It's taking a minute. We got it, because that's their temp drive. We got it. All right, let's go. There we go. Okay, cool. So, very first thing we did from there, we made a new directory in our temp folder called mount. We threw this guy into there, right? Boom. I'll say, I don't remember this being that difficult to run mount. Let's go. And then we come over here and look at what we have now. Now, since we had that star, we should be able to go where the hell we want. We should actually be able to go a CD. Maybe not. Because we just have this all like right here. We do have a bash. Alright, so what does he want me to do? Let's do here. So he wants us to echo something into there, which then we can actually run on the other machine as root. Because once we throw this in there, we can actually throw this in there as root, huh? Because there's no root squash. Okay, we can actually make a /temp/1, which is going to be a folder like right there, which ours is actually mount, right? And we're just going to make something called x.c. If I do an ls-la in here now, x.c should exist in here. Okay. If I also do a cd into temp over here, x.c exists in there. Okay. It exists as TCM. All right. So we can do but it's going to say, hey, we're going to set the GID to 0, set UID to 0, bin bash, and we can run that, right? So now we're going to do, I think we're actually just going to go ahead and run it, huh? We should run it with sudo, shouldn't we? We should have threw that up and in there with sudo. That's what we should have done. Let's go ahead and throw that back up and in there with sudo. Let's see if anything changes with that. No. Okay. So, but what else we can also do is we can also look at everything in here. We can also, like, this stuff that's root, you know? We can cat that now, things like that. We can also do like a sudo cat if we want to, you know, whatever else. But, okay, enough about that, right? Let's go ahead and, so we ran that in there. Now we want to compile it, right? Now, this is going to be mount, not one anymore, right? So we got to compile this now. This is going to be mount. We have a / mount. Let's go ahead and actually copy this up here. Whoopsie daisy. There we go, okay. So I can actually show it where it's actually at and everything. There we go. From here, we then run this guy right here, right? That's okay. That is plenty okay. Also don't know if they wanted me to do that sudo or anything like that. But we could always try it. God, don't know why it keeps doing that, like right there. Oh, mount. Easy day, right? What if we actually do a sudo on this? Okay, cool. We have the same problems. Just want to make sure we got the same exact issues. Alright, so, wham. That's okay, though. Oh, we already got all that. Boom, 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 huh? Alright, cool. And from here, on the Linux machine, go back over here. And we're just going to do a attack LA. We should have an X in here now, right? /X. And we should have been root after that. We're not going to be root because we are not root over here, huh? So let's go ahead and do a sudo su. Okay. Now we pretty much got to run all those. Well, we should actually have to only do the GCC in all honesty. Well, we might have to actually remove x.c, remake. And then we might have to remake x.c. Let's see if it ran as root that time. And it did, okay. So we have to be root for this all to work. Alright, and let's go ahead and run that GCC again. So we got that in there. Let's go ahead and compile that guy again. And we should be seeing it root in here also. We are, okay? And we do. See it is rooting there also. Alright, let's see if we can just run it or if we need to change mode or something like that. That should have done it like right there now, shouldn't it? Not really, that should have did it. Or if I actually need to exit out here first. Huh, it's really weird. Okay. That could work. Huh. That's really weird, isn't it? So it's like right here. Make directory /temp1. Yeah, that's not supported anymore. Okay. So I am right on the at least getting it to mount to it, right? First thing we need is for it to at least mount, right? Let's go ahead and get that guy to mount then. We'll go ahead and put into 1 this time, I guess. CD attempt. CD into 1. And there it is. Alright. Move tac RFX. Move tac RFX.C. Okay. What we technically should actually be able to do is just what I've been doing pretty much, and that is a cat scripts, that cat reverse shell, except for this time we're going to put it as port 5555, I guess. And then just have it run that, right? I actually don't know how we're going to have it run that though. Because as soon as he runs it, he's going to run his TCM, huh? It's not going to run his root, is it? So, no, it actually will not work. So let's go ahead and grab that, what he has over here. Throw it into here. Alright, turn 0 to temp 1 x.c GCC. Now we need to actually pile him, right? Would I ever do the change mode while in root? Did I ever do that? I don't think I did. Change mode +S. I don't think I ever did that. /temp1 x. Yeah, I don't think I ever did that, like right there. So that may have been the problem right there. So ls-LA. Let's go ahead and do a. Yeah, I never did that, did I? /x, and now we're root. All right, cool. So my own issues, because I messed up, but that is okay. That's what's learning is occurring. Boom. Then we'll say, hey, yep, we did it back as root again. There we go. Do not forget the +S. right? All right, awesome. So that was the whole Linux escalation PrivEsc arena room. It took us just a little bit under 2 hours to do. So that was a pretty good one, I thought. I felt like it was a pretty good one. I liked it a lot. Let's see, I'm going to take a 5-minute break, come back. We'll see if there's other stuff to do. If you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and just leave them down. Paperboard Gold. I don't think I've ever seen you on here also, so welcome. Welcome to chat and everything. If you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and throw them down or whatever else. If you guys want to do some PowerShell stuff, throw it down. Whatever else. And yeah, we'll start to go from there. All right.